Merong oras ka gigising bukas. Dave, man, ano ko lang so ako playbook no. So, sige, get mo siya. Ayos ka na. Hindi ko mas. Ano itong sabihin ko ang road? Ito daw. Gilid.
Sa may gitna?
Ito, pinaka-right.
Araw?
Oh, may araw baga siya.
Saan dyan?
Yan ang play name.
One?
So,
D-pad?
yung ano pero paano? Hindi mo nagagana.
Siguro pag maano ka.
Tingin ko gets right yan.
Ano ba ganyan? So may tigtatakot na play sa individual players? Mukhang tigigibin mo ito?
Iyo, pero usually, di dito. Bako? Pag mapili ka na.
Oo.
Di ko lang sure. Ito. Ano ganito? Player 5. Combo yun yung sigurado din. Combo na feeling ko may combo yan.
Feeling ko ang ibig sabihin ka to, kung ano so iraran mong play, siya ang featured player.
Iyo, pero para sa inyo mga araw sa D-pad.
Para
magiging shortcut siya eh.
Like for example, imbis na for example, kung ang play for example, so featured player, so featured player siguro, siya ang mas-activate. Feeling ko.
Yan, diba? Doon. Lalabas na tayo.
Doon. Or 3-2, lamang ka.
Lamang ako. Hindi ko na matandaan.
Doon.
Doon na. Ay. Medayo.
The beaches of Santa Monica in Venice, not too...
Punch 5 horns peste to de. Sige, gamit ko
Iyo.
kahapon.
Naka-sports playbook ka ba?
Oo, sa freelance o iba de.
Nadadako kita.
Iyo.
Hi!
Ata,
Hi,
nagiling?
guys.
Nagiling si bro?
Hindi ko alam.
Day ko lang. Tig-send ko lang doon para aram ko to link pang review. Minsan kaya day nagli-list doon sa channel ko. Yaw lang sa save videos. Punch 5. Punch 35. Punch. Ganyan na. Dito sa freelance ko.
Hindi ko alam kung yaw dyan. Wala siguro. Ilo naman sa... Ay, nailing sa play ka ng Fox 28.
Fox sa freelance 1.
Sa may daan.
Okay.
Ay,
Pwede mo siyang ma-customize. Okay, oh. Tama ko.
hindi ko alam. Kung
Ang maruluwas
hindi,
na digdig siguro, no?
Hindi, yun na ng play.
Yun na inimis ko. Una ko, sub-menu pa siya. Gamit mo yun dati ba? Oh? Punch 35?
Hindi.
Try ko yun. Dito.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from...
Yun eh, tapos bibiro. Artist pa rin.
Our good friend David. Well, he can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got LeBron James. Nurkic is out there with Jokic. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's DeRozan in at the 2-guard. And for Los Angeles, Tatum out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Harden, and it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Lillard. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers have possession. Lillard outside. Towns in the corner. This one for three. Rebound by Nurkic.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that. Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And James gets it to go.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
DeRozan dishes to Irving. Back to DeRozan. Shoots it up. Nets passing it around. Irving kicks to DeRozan. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic passes to LeBron. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Outside Irving. Launches it. That shot, no good.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start. Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. And what I love is his team competes at a high level every night.
And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Tatum kicks to Lillard. On the wing, Davis. Pocket 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Towns missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
Westbrook against Curry. Thompson outside. The pass to Whiteside. Back to Thompson. Siakam passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Beal. Curry trying to break free. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And Doris, the Nets showed they could manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy. But to me, it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization. And the Nets were on point throughout the process.
Pass to Siakam. Kicks it to Curry. Passes it to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Now, here's Ayton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
Lets it go with a 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Westbrook kicks to Beal. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Ayton, the pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That is the size and power coming into play right there. Vucevic excels at using his physical advantages to capitalize.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. 7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic has a big, strong body with great footwork inside, Doris, but he doesn't shoot a lot of free throws.
He doesn't, Kevin, and he can struggle at times to finish through contact. If he were a better leaper, I think he'd get to the line more. This guy is just so smart and elusive with his footwork. So this is a big-time player now, make no mistake.
Thompson kicks to Siakam. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, an aggressive Pascal Siakam is a dangerous Pascal Siakam. Nicely done.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Steph Curry. Siakam is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. On the wing, Thompson. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lakers working the ball around now. Vucevic, he can't hit that time. The Nets go the other way with it. The drive by Thompson. Nice move. He lays it in. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Listen, make no mistake, this guy is far from just a spot-up shooter. Klay Thompson adept at getting into the lane.
Westbrook passes to Vucevic, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
The drive by Siakam. He gets that one. And now a 10-point Nets lead.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Gets to Westbrook. Here's Mitchell. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Vucevic. Curry with the steal. Thompson left side. Lots of room. Now here's Whiteside. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And the shot goes in from Siakam. Doris, there are these players whose wingspans exceed their height by 6 inches or more. They're called plus sixes, kind of a new term. Talk about that with the scouts look into those numbers.
Well, one of the things you like to have in a defensive player is length and versatility along with that length. So guys who maybe their size lists them at one thing, but that length enables them to guard a little bit differently. Guys like Kawhi Leonard, Draymond Green, Montrezl Harrell, all of those guys might be listed a certain size, Kevin, but boy, their length is problematic and makes them such exceptional defensive players.
Here's Adebayo. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Lakers the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
Impressive awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Dependable at finding teammates with a terrific look there.
Curry passes to Thompson. Siakam outside. Curry against Lillard. To the right side. Right side kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Tatum. For the finish. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Adebayo passes to Curry. Six to shoot. Oh, Whiteside in position.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Lakers trail by 7. Lillard outside. Harden the pass to Towns. Back to Harden. There's the triple. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Siakam passes to Adebayo. That one doesn't go. Davis with some nice D. Harden dishes to Lillard. Outside Tatum. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 7. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Siakam. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Harden kicks to Davis. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Curry against Harden. Towns wide open. Off target from 3-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And Curry, here we go. Thompson, left side. Let's go. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the... And that'll...
like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know the west side.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Davis is out there with Tatum. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. DeRozan in the corner. Now the pass to Irving from outside the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game. Lakers trail by 10. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Harden against Jokic. Lillard with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, the deep bomb from LeBron, who makes that shot look effortless.
Loads it up for Davis. The shot, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. LeBron outside. Here's the three. No good on the shot. The Lakers shoot just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Irving passes to Nurkic. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. DeRozan on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer. Good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Of course, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So, with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
Don't let James shoot it.
It's stolen by DeRozan.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
DeRozan on the wing. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kicks it out to Lillard. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Tatum against James. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Westbrook drives in and stolen by LeBron. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. DeRozan leading the charge. And James throws it down.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty, Kevin.
Mitchell outside. Back to Westbrook. To the left wing. Vucevic gets double teamed. On the clock. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
You know, you think back to the history of players in the NBA and who can match up to the intensity of Russell Westbrook. This guy goes full speed, 100% every second he's on the floor, and regardless of how you rate Westbrook, you have got to admire what he brings nightly.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal has always been such a sweet shooter from distance. Man, is that pretty.
Curry against Westbrook. Right side kicks to Curry. Now, here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Left side Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. From 10 feet out. Rebounded by Vucevic.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And it's in there.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
Curry passes to Whiteside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on 8. The Nets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Westbrook kicks to Mitchell. It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And he knocks down the first one.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 13-point game. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Klay Thompson. Whiteside is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So here's Westbrook. Tries it from 19. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Adebayo. Passes it to Curry. Back to Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. But you can't help but notice the teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
Curry finds Whiteside. Now, here's Adebayo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Mitchell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there. Let's remember that Donovan Mitchell's first love was baseball. His father played in the minors, coached in the majors. Donovan himself was a star player in high school. It wasn't until he broke his wrist that he decided to dedicate himself to the game of basketball.
And Doris, you mentioned baseball where he played pitcher and shortstop. But Mitchell doing just fine, I think, in basketball.
No doubt, Kevin. He's come a long way since high school because back then he was a power dunker and defender. But his transformation into an elite offensive player in the NBA, this is just a credit to this young man's work ethic.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Lakers trail by 16. It's Harden with the drive, and he drops him a layup off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Curry deciding where to go with it, and stolen by Tatum. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way, and Davis throws it down.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
And the rejection by Harden. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Towns. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Curry with it. He feeds it to Thompson. Pass to Whiteside. Pocket 2, and stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Tatum wide open, he fires one. No good with the triple. Nets leading by 12. And Thompson kicks to Siakam. And the Nets miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Lillard up and in on the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to Adebayo. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Whiteside. Not going to go that time. Davis with some nice D. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. They double-team Curry. The pass to Adebayo. Now, Siakam. Back to Adebayo. Trying to get something going, and he sinks the layup. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Towns kicks it out to Lillard. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now Curry. Siakam, right side. Pass to Whiteside. There's the dish to Thompson. The rebound by the Lakers. Here is Harden. Out of hand on it.
I'll tell you, Siakam has the ability to intimidate offensive players. How about that one? Send it back.
Curry on the wing. And Davis sends it back.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lillard misses. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
The drive by Thompson. Here's Adebayo. And he overshot that one, missing. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Stress ko grabe. Nakapalaglag lang.
Clark up. Front. That's where the game will likely be won or lost in this one.
Great talent, no doubt, on the front lines here. But if for some reason they cancel each other out, then you know where it's going to be decided, in the backcourt with guys about your size, Kevin.
Wait a minute. So the next starting five. DeRozan out there with Irving, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's LeBron James, and it's Nurkic in at the 4 slot. Right side, DeRozan. Over Harden. And Jokic throws it down.
Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
James against Lillard. Towns wide open. And the 3 off target. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Out left to the wing. Nurkic kicks to Irving. Hands it from downtown.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Houston.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Now Nurkic, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. And Nurkic gets it to go.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Lillard, the pass to Towns. Back to Lillard. Tatum on the wing. Los Angeles with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to James. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. Three-pointer, Lillard. They grab their own miss. Davis. No good there.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And LeBron James climbing the all-time scoring list last season, passing Michael Jordan. This season, Kobe Bryant. Clark, any chance LeBron someday passes another Laker great, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for the most career points in NBA history?
I think it's simply a matter of his health, because if he stays healthy, then it's not if, but when. By the time his contract runs out, guys, in 2022, he'll be right in that neighborhood of my all-time favorite player, and I think the greatest player to play, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Now, here's Jokic. And DeRozan kicks to LeBron, pulls it from 20. Jokic, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Loads it up for Davis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Back to LeBron. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Nurkic finds Jokic. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
On the wing, Irving fires for 3. Nurkic, the pass to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Towns with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And Harden with the stop.
The steal, then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player, despite being a young buck.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Golden State.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Outside, Beal. Westbrook scanning the floor. Back to Beal from downtown. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates. And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Ayton missing.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. Second in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Off target from outside. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors. Mitchell passes to Beal. Outside for Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Westbrook pulls it in. Lakers trail by 3. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Mitchell dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Thompson. The finish. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now, here's Mitchell. The wide open look here for Vucevic. A three-pointer off the mark. Curry passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Back to Westbrook. Mitchell wide open. Here's Ayton. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And a deep three from Curry. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Brooklyn now, Adebayo is out there with Pascal Siakam. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Whiteside in at the center, filling out the middle. Siakam kicks to Curry. Another miss by Curry. Lakers trail by 7. The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Klay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Right side, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Curry attacking, and the jam by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Mitchell outside. Outside for Beal, stolen by Thompson. Siakam inside. He's covered by Ayton. Curry passes to Thompson. Siakam trying to free himself up. Back to Curry. And a wide open look for Siakam. The offensive rebound, so the wing on the left. Curry looking around. 6 to shoot. Inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. And they're moving it up. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Curry leading the charge. And there's the pass to Whiteside. The Nets working the ball around now. Siakam misses. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 9 points. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Towns, he's checked in for Vucevic. Anthony Davis comes in for DeAndre Ayton. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Lillard subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Lillard gets double teamed. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Davis inside. Working on Nurkic. Outside Tatum. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out with efficient. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Now Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Lillard's got 7.
Yeah, you know, the willingness from Towns to share the ball, just another reason why his guys love playing with him.
Pass to DeRozan. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And the Nets lead by 7.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Harden the pass to Davis. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Again, Los Angeles.
Harden takes a lot of pride in being a hard matchup, a tough cover. I mean, he takes no time in shooting once he gets the pump.
And with all the accolades that James Harden has accumulated in his career, Clark, the one thing missing is a championship ring.
You know, there's no guarantees for however great you are individually that you win a championship. We've got a lot of great players that weren't able to get that done. But, you know, when you think about it, that's one thing that's keeping him from being in the all-time great shooting guard conversation in the eyes of some. Team success is critically important. Championships add to your resume, but I think at the end of the day, when you maximize your individual contribution, that should be worth something in terms of your recognition and accolades.
James against Davis, and on the way from Irving for 3. Passes to DeRozan, kicks it to Irving. Tatum against Jokic. Dishes to James, and the rejection by Towns.
Great timing on the block there. Towns helps affect winning in a lot of different ways.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Harden gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq, and it was a fast pace for Brooklyn at the outset. Near flawless execution from both the defense. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Davis. Harden out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Towns, and it's Tatum in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. It's good from long range.
Levine just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Lillard, the pass to Towns, over Jokic. And it's Towns missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. James Harden is second. Third is Chris Paul.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's Harden with the drive.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
James looking around. Back to DeRozan. On baseline, Jay. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Towns. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged 24 per clip, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
James kicks to DeRozan. On the wing, DeRozan. James outside. There's the pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through center. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic. Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. Marcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Alt is also in that list.
You'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
Lillard finds Harden. Pass to Davis, 14 feet away. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And this is what Thompson is known for, a dead-eye perimeter shooter with impeccable form.
Harden left side. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Brooklyn with the ball. Nets leading by 5. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Rebounded by the Lakers. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner. Tatum with it. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Thompson from long range. Lillard left side. Passes it to Tatum. Back to Lillard. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know what, Greg, you're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Whiteside's checked in for Brooklyn. Mitchell looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook dishes to Beal. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Mitchell against Thompson. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Beal fires from way outside. Here's Ayton, knocked loose, and they get it back. Thompson against Mitchell. Outside, Beal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Siakam's running. They're running. Can they get it? Westbrook finds it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without foul.
Ayton hits them both. Nets leading by 7. Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Vucevic gets double teamed. Mitchell outside. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Curry. Out to Thompson with the shot. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. Westbrook passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Thompson. To the middle. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Down Siakam. Whiteside is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Thompson, and it's Curry in at the 1. Thompson in the corner. The tray. Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell, and then Mitchell hit the dunk.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Here's Curry. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Vucevic. Poked loose. Westbrook with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. They get it again. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Westbrook against Thompson. So another turnover for Brooklyn.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
4 on the shot clock. Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Curry. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. LeBron outside, and stolen by Ayton. Irving against Westbrook. He kicks it to Mitchell. And DeRozan sends it back.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
Back to Irving. Puts it up. And he can't bank that one in. Lakers trail by 14.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, Irving. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The Nets working the ball around now. From deep. The pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Nurkic. That one a little long. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Davis puts it in.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Outside DeRozan. DeRozan on the wing. Baseline try. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. A lot of players keep track of their stats, their own team stats. But Clark, how much do guys pay attention to stats in game?
I have no idea. I mean, I know stat sheets are given to the coaches during the timeouts throughout the game, but I don't think players in general are able to monitor their numbers. Now, there are exceptions to every rule. I imagine every team may have a player or two that can chart his numbers during the game, but the vast majority are too occupied with playing the game to keep up with the stats.
And they're looking up at the scoreboard, too, aren't they? Because they give individual stats up on the board.
Oh, man. I tell you that, and then watching replays is one of my pet peeves with players. I mean, they should just focus on playing the game instead of always looking up to see if they fouled it.
Lillard with it. The kick out to Tatum. The 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the shot no good, a bit short. Lakers trail by 11. It's Harden with the drive. Back to Tatum. Over James. Tatum's shot is off. Nets leading by 11. Pass to DeRozan. Back to LeBron. Uncovered. 2 points. That one goes.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Brooklyn.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Klay Thompson.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
They get it back, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. James outside. Here's DeRozan. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Nets lead by 15.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin.
Kaya kapag ka nag-quit, in the instances na araw dito, pwede mo nag-quit ko yan. Black screen lang. Oo.
Two great pivot men tonight, Chris. The position is obvious. Changed over the last couple of years. If you were playing now, you think you'd be more of a 4 or a 5?
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3. I played the 4 and 5 in the NBA when I played, and I think I'd be a 3. Right now, you get to shoot, you get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I'd have to make sure I call for some help because laterally, you got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely it'd be the 3, 4, and 5 the way the game has evolved.
And you can bring the ball up. I've seen you do it. I know you could do it in this game as well.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you have a lot more opportunity to do it in this game, and that's not a criticism. It's actually, I love the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did from the Pejas, Stojakovic's, and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space out, that means you may just have a wide open lane to the basket.
So the Nets starting 5. LeBron James is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Irving. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's DeRozan in at the 2 spot. So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by the Lakers and stolen by Lillard. Here's Harden. Jokic grabs the miss.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Good on the bucket.
The bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Now LeBron following the 3-point attempt by Jokic. 6 to shoot. Outside DeRozan. Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Here's Harden. Changes up, and Towns lays it in.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
James wide open. Offensive rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Jokic with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. LeBron is running. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
I love the way James moves in transition. He's relentless and determined.
And reportedly, LeBron James spends over $1 million a year just on training and maintaining his body.
Well, money well spent. I mean, for his age, the most minutes played in NBA history, he's doing everything possible to extend his prime. Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And here's Jokic, and Irving launches it from deep. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And DeRozan sends it back.
He just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
That one goes in.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
And Lillard kicks to Harden. The Lakers rebound. Davis, and the layup is good. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
DeRozan in the corner. And stolen by Lillard. Harden the pass to Davis. And a missed layup.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the layup.
And DeRozan kicks to Irving. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, Irving came into this league as a terrific three-point shooter. I think he's only getting better with age if he can.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Mitchell. Outside for Beal. Over Whiteside. And Curry pulls it down.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
It's Beal on the wing. Here's Vucevic. Tries again. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 55 seconds left in the first. Outside Westbrook. Vucevic down low. Covered by Siakam. Los Angeles with another miss. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. And it's the Lakers on the break. Westbrook's got the ball, and Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here's Whiteside. Outside for Curry. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Mitchell. No good on the triple. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And that didn't come at the cost of his defense. In fact, I think it fed his defense. He had 4 steals in that game.
Brooklyn shoot their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first. Siakam hits them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
It's stolen by Curry, and the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Gets it off, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 1. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. Hey, guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook out there with Mitchell. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Thompson finds Adebayo. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, you know, an underrated part of Thompson's game, the ability to dominate at the cup.
Outside Westbrook. And it's Beal in the corner. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Beal's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Key staple of Beal's game, all he needs is a little separation. And his 3-ball, cash.
Curry outside. The Lakers with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Mitchell kicks to Beal. To Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Adebayo passes to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Vucevic to stop the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Lakers passing it around. Ayton kicks to Westbrook. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder and others.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Lakers shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. No good on that one.
And what I love about Lillard now, I mean, the excellence. He's so consistent. That's how you do it. You come out, you bust your butt, and you compete at a high level every night.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the pass to Whiteside. Out to the right wing. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Siakam. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
he's used to creating for himself. But this time, Curry is a great decoy. I mean, he's the recipient of a good pass. I mean, that's a great teamwork.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Thompson outside. Pass to Adebayo. Curry against Harden. Curry is inside. 5 points in the game. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
His shots it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Curry with another miss. The Lakers trade. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Over Siakam. Towns trying to get open. No good there off the double clutch. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Harden outside, takes the three, buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 5 points so far.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Trying to get open is Adebayo, and he makes that one. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Tatum passes to Davis. Takes it out to Harden. Good, and as this goes to town. Harden's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
The unique lefty stroke of Harden. He's become incredibly consistent from deep.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And now we'll send it over to Dave. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kent. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. And let's get your thoughts. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Yusuf Nurkic, DeRozan out there with Irving, and it's LeBron James, and it's Jokic in at the 5. Kicks it out to Lillard, trying to get open is Davis, and it's Lillard missing. Burnett shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jokic, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. For the lead. Moves back up. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Davis. Second shot opportunity, so they take the lead. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And Jokic wide open, he shoots. Offensive rebound, kicks it out to LeBron. And there's the pass to Jokic. Towns with the steal. of the court. Lillard pushing it up. And the jam by Harden.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
James against Harden. And it's Davis at the elbow. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Three-pointer, Lillard bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
James, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. And you look at how Towns is so effective on offense. And it's because he really has the entire package for a big man. Back to the basket, facing up, playing outside or in, off the bounce or on the catch. This guy can do it all.
Here's Lillard. He dishes it to Towns. Clock at 6. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Greg, as you said, it's the skill level of Towns at his young age that is so incredible.
Very capable 3-ball shooter, but he likes backing you down on the block as well. You step back and look at what he can do for a team, and there aren't really any holes in his game.
So they foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Out to the wing. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Curry on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here are the Lakers. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, is the biggest what-if story? Had they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. You know, he and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies. When Grant started his career off in Detroit, and see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden, who got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella would just had to battle injuries, and feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
That's his first and a wide open look for Siakam. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles leading by 10. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Yeah, Kevin, you can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
1:36 left to play here in the third. Oh, Ayton in position.
Goodness, say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Siakam outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Westbrook against Siakam. Westbrook kicks to Beal. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep. A shot by Curry. No good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
Well, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Right side against Westbrook, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game. 19 seconds left to play in the third. Westbrook against Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook finds Mitchell from past the arc. The shot, no good. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 5. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Russell Westbrook out there with Mitch. Then there's Ayton, and it's Vucevic, and it's Beal in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Westbrook. And it's Beal in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
But they recover it. Pass to Thompson to take the lead. Outside Curry. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lakers working the ball around now. In Westbrook, here we go. Back to Beal, takes a 3. Here's Ayton, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
It's looking like he got his long-range touchback after the break. I mean, that's his second 3 of the half after none in the first.
Back to Westbrook. Mitchell looking it over. It's Beal on the wing. Outside against Mitchell. And Whiteside sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here are the Nets. They've got an 8-0 run. Thompson outside from the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
Outside for Beal. It's stolen by Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And this is the concentration Thompson exhibits. I mean, if you're going to foul him, you have to foul him hard.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jokic, he's checked in for Whiteside. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Bam Adebayo. Braun, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Steph Curry.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. A 3-ball. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harden, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Irving with a clean look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Harden with the drive. A shake. You can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Jokic. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Hart. Irving surveying the floor. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Here's Harden, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
He doesn't take his foot off the gas. I mean, Harden attacks the D, either finishes or gets the foul.
The first free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in, and both free throws good for James Harden.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Irving. DeRozan in the corner. Now the pass to LeBron. Kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good playoff environment later.
They get it back. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
And for a player with his size, Towns has always been very comfortable at the free throw line. And that's a good thing because he finds himself there quite a bit.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter.
I take it serious. My comic.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olden.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, and listening to Frank Vogel talk to his team, he said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Thank you, David. Harden against Irving. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the rebound by Nurkic. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-6 run. DeRozan in the corner. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
Towns is double. Harden outside. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Irving for the 3. Got a piece of it. Back to James. Nets passing it around. It's stolen by Davis.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. James, and finished off by LeBron.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And to the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Five seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You got to appreciate watching Lillard give his all on D, showing a real desire to prove in this inning.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that they...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Chris.
Mababata na, 6-7 na lang kita minsan.
Looking forward to the center matchup tonight, Doris. What do you expect to see from these guys inside?
Well, I think there's a requisite physicality in there, certainly. At the same time, there are greater demands on big men, Kevin, than we have ever seen before. Yes, they have to be rim protectors. Yes, they have to control the paint. But now those bigs are asked to defend in space, to guard on the perimeter. Kevin, you know this. That's a tall task.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. LeBron James is out there with Nurkic. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint. Harden outside. Over to the wing. Lillard from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Passes it to James. Outside DeRozan. The Nets working the ball around now. Jokic passes to James. On the wing, James. Outside Irving. 4 on the clock.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Now, here is Irving. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
Lillard against Irving. Lillard surveying the D. Harden's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, that's executing an alley-oop if ever I saw one. DeMar DeRozan, he loves these highlight reel plays.
Pass to Tatum. And it's Davis at the elbow. Back to Tatum. Towns trying to get open. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Davis.
Well, the ability to stretch you to deep, and Tatum's impact is so profound.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris, a great part of the Nets story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves, a part of what makes their culture special.
Here is Harden following the basket by Kyrie Irving. There's the pass to Tatum. They double him with Jokic. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Nets.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Poked away, and so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Tatum. Here's Lillard. Nurkic with the block, but he recovers it. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Nets on defense. Mitchell looking it over. Outside, Beal. Pocket 6. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Nurkic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Leading by 5. And finished off by DeRozan.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Westbrook, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Outside for Beal, and the rejection by LeBron.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
Basket good.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And even though he came into the league at the age of 19 out of the University of Florida, Beal has been a scorer since the get-go.
Well, Bradley Beal entered the league as a sweet shooting two-guard. He has worked his way into being a tremendous playmaker. Year over year, his overall offensive game has gotten so much better.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Mitchell outside. Outside Westbrook. Mitchell with it. Outside for Beal. Off target with his three. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Back to Irving. They get the rebound. Now James. No points in the game yet for him. Another shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Mitchell wide open. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
DeRozan's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook against Curry. Thompson for three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Westbrook. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
We know that Russell Westbrook will have the ball in his hands and initiate their offense. And how about that superior passing?
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. Andre Ayton out there with Vucevic. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. Siakam against Beal. Siakam inside. Banked in off the glass. Siakam's got his first basket.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Siakam. A rebound by the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
I can't imagine the energy expended by Russell Westbrook. Always a threat to score, even when he's getting knocked around.
On the wing, Thompson. Siakam against Beal. Siakam inside. The shot is good off the backboard. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, a little bit of quality defense will not deter Pascal Siakam. Go to work.
Passes to Beal. Mitchell against Curry. Mitchell right side. Kicks it to Westbrook. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Lead away. Here's Here's Ayton. A second chance effort. Westbrook dishes to Beal. Here's Vucevic. Outside for Beal. Inside. Pass to Vucevic. Right side against Mitchell. Beal. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
The guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Mitchell.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Getting the catch-and-shoot game, sir.
Curry passes to Thompson. And Siakam has it in the corner. They double him with Ayton. On its way from Curry for two. Kept alive. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Beal gets a wide open look. Beal can't get that one to fall. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, to say Russell Westbrook will give you a nightmare in transition, he'll keep people up at night.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam. Drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Houston. The kick out to Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Siakam. That 3 off the mark. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run. And here's Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against Houston.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And that one's good by Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to Harden. To the middle. The 8-footer. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on DeRozan. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. LeBron's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And both free throws good for Davis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Jokic. The three-pointer, no good.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
See the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Ken. The Lakers' first quarter could have gone much better. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation. And that'll do it.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. DeRozan out there with Irving, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's James in at the 3 spot.
Doing his thing right there. DeMar DeRozan flies to the 10 and caps off the drive with a big-time finish.
Nets trail by 4. Nobody near Irving. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Here's Lillard. Here's Towns. The kick out to Tatum. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. The pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Tatum. And it's 9 points for Damian Lillard. Pass to Irving. DeRozan against Lillard. Irving. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Harden kicks to Tatum. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot is important. Jason Tatum on point.
And Towns, a player who took a little bit of time adjusting from the college game at Kentucky to the NBA game, especially Doris on the defensive end.
I do think you have to appreciate over the last several seasons Karl Anthony Towns' commitment to becoming a better defender. Listen, he has the length to not only block shots, but to alter shots, and you just want him to have consistent effort on that end.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, the pick and roll is a play that Curry loves to operate, and he's always asking and seeking opportunities in this kind of situation.
Off the left rim and out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now, just a 4-point Laker lead.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
So, timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And everyone loves to talk about Curry's offense, but he does enough to hold his own on the defensive end as well.
Listen, Kevin, we know that opposing teams target Steph Curry on the defensive end. What you love about Curry is his quick hands allow him to come up with steals. his competitive nature makes him bulldogish enough that he's going to stick with a player and try to bother their shot.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Well, this is what you love about Bradley Beal. He doesn't have to dominate the basketball. Just get him a shot in the flow of the offense.
Mitchell dishes to Beal. No good on the three.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Beal finds Ayton. Mitchell against Thompson, and it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Thompson with the bucket.
I don't think there's any such thing as too deep a shot for Klay Thompson. His range extends way beyond that strike.
There's Beal with the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The shot by Curry, no good. Lakers leading by 6. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Now here's Curry. He has 5. Thompson misses. Mitchell against Curry. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight. Nets trail by 10. To stop the run, Curry lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the wonderful touch and creative finishing abilities, the amount of English Steph Curry can finish shots with, just incredible.
Pass to Beal. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. A beautiful reverse layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Westbrook against Curry. The pass to Thompson. Back to Curry for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, it's incredible to me how consistently Steph Curry is. Dealing with a hand in his face, keeping his focus, and the jumper is just tight.
And a great show through 3 quarters. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Russell Westbrook out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Siakam finds Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Siakam with it. Curry way outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And it's Mitchell missing. Nets trail by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots. When Klay Thompson gets his game going, there's nobody in the league who's more dangerous to a defense. This guy, when his shot starts to fall, runs as hot as any player in the league.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Klay, when he goes off for these huge games, Doris, sometimes he doesn't even dribble.
That's the amazing fact about Klay Thompson is a lot of his best games are all catch-and-shoot situations. His ability to be relentless in moving without the basketball and find the space. And do you know it only takes him 0.79 seconds to get his jump shot off?
Here's Whiteside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Beal. Over Siakam. Beal can't get it to go. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Thompson. Siakam outside. Down low, Curry releases, spiked away.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Beal can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Stolen by Mitchell. 4-on-3 break. He dishes it to Beal. From deep. They get it back. Ayton kicks to Beal. 6 to shoot. Vucevic trying to get over. He shoot again, and he lays it up and in. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The pass to Whiteside. Here's Siakam. And here is Curry. He's covered by Beal. Here's Siakam. And the Nets, another three.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
I don't think it's possible to overstate just how revolutionary a player Steph Curry is because of the way he has changed the spacing on the floor. Never before have we seen a player who shape-shifts a defense like Steph does. And that is because once he crosses half court, you better guard him.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And with the way Doris, defenses have to adjust for Curry. It just leaves so much more space for the rest of the team.
I think coaches, Kevin, because of Steph Curry's presence, they have got to change their defensive schemes, account for spaces on the floor that traditionally you wouldn't have to account for. That puts Steph Curry in a class of his own.
Whiteside against Towns. Whiteside, the pass to Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers lead by 3. It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Curry against Lillard. Thompson inside the line. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Lillard with it. Shot clock at 6. Harden outside. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Where he finds Siakam. Thompson from long range. Second chance shot. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 1 on the basket from Siakam.
Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Harden surveying the D. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Lillard scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And the intentional foul. On the inbound, Downs trying to get open, and then Lillard slams it in.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
DeRozan passes to Jokic, over to the left wing. Irving way outside. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
23 seconds left in the game. Here's Harden, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Yes!
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Jokic on top. And on the way from Irving for 3. And no good that time. Nobody near Lillard. Off target with that shot. And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning.
Same kita sa 3-pointers talaga. Kasi nga sa field goal salos. Ibig sabihin ka
Lamang pa nga ako sa middle. Sa free throw ka naglamang.
Yes. Yes. Hanep, makupa na sa tuya sa 6 combined turnovers.
Yung ano.
Puta, pareho pala kita ng
Sabi na, 5 points lang ako na.
Sa talaga?
Tigbibilang ko nga sa Bali po, 5 points lang ako.
Dumatang ka palang binayaan. Ano sa first quarter na score?
Lamang ako, 19. Like, ano ako, 18 points ako.
Nagpupayaman pala.
Tapos nag-10-0 run ka. Nag-16-6. 10-0 run ka.
Grabe, so putang inang tulong straight na aliyo kay DeRozan.
Iyo, aralang ka, ubod stool.
Nabungog ako naman na